Goalscorer supreme Erling Haaland made it back-to-back Premier League hat-tricks as Manchester City continued their perfect start to the season at West Ham. Pep Guardiola's reigning champions, who are gunning for a fifth successive title, ran out 3-1 winners and punished Arsenal for dropping points earlier on Saturday. Haaland, who had bagged another 3 goals in last weekend's 4-1 victory over Ipswich Town, took just 11 minutes to get off the mark in East London, but a Ruben Dias own goal gave West Ham hope of an upset under Julen Lopetegui. But City didn't flounder, as Haaland found the net once again in the first half to make it 6 goals in 3 league games. The Norwegian marksman then got his third with 6 minutes of normal time remaining, crushing West Ham after their valiant fightback didn't result in an equaliser. Here are 5 talking points from the London Stadium. For how prolific he is, Erling Haaland misses plenty of sitters. With just 6 minutes on the clock, the City striker sent a straightforward header harmlessly over the bar, much to the home crowd's delight. Jeers promptly rang out, and West Ham, who started the game well and with intent, would have been hoping that Haaland had an off day. Unsurprisingly, the Irons' hope was short-lived, and Haaland made no mistake after being played through by Bernardo Silva, who'd picked the pocket of Lucas Paqueta in midfield. City looked in control and Noel Gallagher looked serene in the stands, but panic was on the way. A Premier League winner in each of his 4 full seasons with Manchester City, you can't fault Ruben Dias for much. But when it comes to own goals, the Portugal international has a rather embarrassing record. Heading down to East London, Dias had 9 own goals to his name across his career. That became 10 when he diverted Jared Bowen's low-driven cross into the back of his own net, giving West Ham a lifeline. Suddenly, City were pegged back and Julen Lopetegui's men had the chance to turn the tide. Unfortunately for the home side, Haaland was there again to burst their bubble and produced an emphatic finish on the half-hour mark to make it 2-1. One thing you couldn't accuse West Ham of here was not having a go, as the hosts pushed for an equalizer right from the restart. Just 7 minutes into the second half, Mohamed Kudus rattled the post after getting on the end of a counter-attack. The best chance West Ham had in a flurry of opportunities to equalize. West Ham didn't let up as the half wore on and continued to cause City problems on the break, bypassing their Rodri-less midfield. That did, however, open up room for the away side to look for a third and make use of their dominance when it came to possession. Yet chances went begging to set up a tense finale. What else to say about this man? With more goals than games in a Manchester City shirt, Erling Haaland can't keep himself out of the history books. Following his hat-trick against Ipswich Town last Saturday, which followed an eerily similar pattern, Haaland made it 3 again when he burst away in the 84th minute and cooshed West Ham's hopes for good. That's his 11th hat-trick for City in just over 2 seasons. 7 goals in the league, and it's still August. Your turn. How many goals will Erling Haaland score this season? Give us your prediction in the comments section. 3 games in and Arsenal are already 2 points behind the champions. After a frustrating 1-1 draw with Brighton, in which Declan Rice was controversially sent off, the Gunners could only watch and hope that West Ham pulled off a shock. But in predictable fashion, Haaland and co. did the job, putting Pep Guardiola's side on 9 points, 2 more than what Mikel Arteta's men have been able to muster. Arsenal will have numerous opportunities during the campaign to bridge that gap, but Saturday's results served as a reminder that City are still the team to beat. Join our new WhatsApp community and receive your daily dose of Mirror football content. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice.